Any nuggets on connection and neuroplasticity? What's neuroplasticity mean?
So yeah, neuroplasticity is really about how our brain growth changes, and it's really amazing. Bruce Perry, who I spent some time with last year, has this famous picture of a 3-year-old brain, and people used to think like neglect, which is the most severe form of lack of connection, wasn't as bad as abuse, because abuse you're actually doing something, you're hurting a kid, but neglect you're just ignoring them and either emotionally or physically not giving them what they need. And what he showed is that the brain growth at 3 years is about half the size of a normal brain growth. So even just looking at the size of the brain, it's less, because the way that our brains grow is through enrichment in an environment. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like think about it simply, our visual cortex, is blurred when we're born. We can't really see that well.
Okay.
And then we create this amazing ability to see because we get so much opportunity to look at things with detail.
Okay.
And you have to feel things richly for the emotional part of your brain to grow.
Okay.
You have to be safe and secure.
Okay.
And yeah. And we're going to talk about, just in case that person meant neurodiversity, we're going to talk about that a lot as well.
Okay, cool. So, sorry, I'm not being rude. Any nuggets on the connection?
So just really rich interaction.
What's a rich interaction?
Joy is what you did this morning with Evie.
Joy.
So you spent 2 minutes max with Evie this morning?
Yeah.
But you picked her up, you played with her, you did something silly, she laughed, she giggled.
Okay.
She felt like she was the most important person in the world for those 2 minutes.
Okay.
And her brain growth will have benefited from that 2 minutes that you invested in her.
Okay. All right, got it.
That'll be like one of the 5 things that happens for her today that enriches her brain growth.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I do now. That's great.
If you didn't
feel good now.
Because we were rushing a bit and I saw her coming and I was like, oh man, she's going to want to see you once she jags you in the room. And that was why I felt a bit bad, because we were getting ready to record, but I was like, nah, the 2 minutes it costs us will literally help her brain grow. It'll help her secure self-esteem. It'll help her emotionally regulate because of the joy that you experience with her.
Okay, that's good. That's a good
You
nugget.
don't spend 2 hours with her to do that either.
No, yeah, you say that. The quality, not the quantity.
Yeah.
Something. You say it better.
This podcast is brought to you by Guiding Growing Minds, a social enterprise that aims to give all children the best opportunity to reach their potential and succeed in living rich and meaningful lives.